The search for more victims of Christmas Island's boat tragedy continues today. The death toll now stands at 30 after two more bodies were found by divers yesterday. Conditions at the site are a lot calmer than the storm-force winds and waves which smashed the asylum seekers' vessel onto the rocks. And in Canberra, the process of finding out why the disaster happened is getting underway. Reporter Andrew O'Connor is on the line from Christmas Island. So, Andrew, what's the latest on the recovery operation there?
Ros, it started at first light this morning with Customs and Border Protection personnel. They're being assisted by local volunteers from the local emergency services. The intention today is try to locate and recover more bodies. The big question mark remains how many there might be. We still don't have an accurate figure on the number of people who were on the boat at the time that it was shipwrecked. The estimates range between 70 and 100. We've accounted so far for 72 people. That's 42 survivors and 30 dead. But exactly how many more might be out there is still an open question.
The Prime Minister has been talking this morning about the inquiry into the tragedy. Let's hear from Julia Gillard speaking about the debate on asylum.
I suspect we will have one with a renewed intensity following this tragic incident, very, very tragic incident. But let's get the facts on the table. The facts are the facts, and then people will debate the policy.
Julia Gillard there. So, Andrew, how did the Prime Minister's ideas for handling the investigation go down with locals?
Well, I think in the immediate aftermath of the accident there was a real sense of shock and I think among some people anger. I think in the days that have followed, I think that has settled into what I describe as a sombre calm. I don't think that people here, many of whom are still engaged in the search effort, have really come to grips with both the scale and the nature of this tragedy because they are familiar with asylum seeker issues. The community is probably, I don't know if it's evenly divided, but there is a bit of opinion on the issue broadly. But I think to have had such a massive maritime accident happen right on their doorstep in full view of local citizens, I think has really left them aghast. In fact, the government today, I think, or as early as today, is flying in trauma counsellors to help people deal with that in the days ahead.
And Andrew, overall, what is the mood on the island 2 days after the tragedy?
Well, one of the interesting remarks from the Shire President, Gordon Thompson, was that he felt that people hadn't really felt the full impact of it yet. I mean, when you drive around the island, there are still tourists here, it's business as usual. There's not a maudlin sense on the island, but I think for those people that have been directly touched, who were there on the day that the boat was smashed up on the cliff and saw those people drowning in the water, and I think for those searchers who are out there yesterday and again today looking to find and recover these bodies, I think there's a very heavy burden on them now, and I suspect that won't ease for some time.
Andrew O'Connor on the line from Christmas Island, thank you.